Traverse City passed the city ordinance on September 18th, 2009, if I remember. I got mine on, they were born March 29th of this year, and I got them out of a hatchery in Ohio, and they were born sexed to be hens and shipped to me overnight. So I picked them up on the morning of the 30th here at the local post office. I've been through quite a lot with mine so far in the raising. They were raised in my basement inside because they have to be kept under such a strict environment when they're being raised up. They have to be at exact certain temperatures, and of course you have to monitor their food and water at all times. So you do that in what's called a brooder, and it's basically just a raising pen for baby chicks. There's, you know, things like that. We had to spare space in our basement, so we opted to do it inside because, I mean, there's nothing easier than that. It's just inside the house. So we could control everything about their environment with the heat lamps and the food and the water, and so we actually raised them in the basement for 2 months while we were working on building the coop out in the yard. So the coop was finished the first week of June, about one or 2 weeks ahead of our coop loop that we had. I did a lot of recycling in my coop. I used a lot of recycled products. My neighbor had a swing set, an A-frame swing set that his kid had grown out of, but is a really nice wooden frame swing set. So I used that as my base and base of the frame. And we used somewhere between 30 and 40 pallets to take the pallet wood and turn them into shingles and other, you know, basic wooding. I had some donated wood. Just tried to use as much recycling as absolutely possible. I made sure I got nothing but winter hardy breeds. So they actually handle the cold weather extremely well, and they will put on more feathering themselves to get through the winter as well. And as long as you have a coop that can give them shelter, you know, from the direct snow, wind, and rain, they'll be fine, absolutely fine.
When did you start farming chickens?
We actually started about 3 days after the ordinance passed. Just coincidentally, really. We were living out of town. We were coming back to our house in town. We'd had chickens out in the country for that summer. We weren't sure what we were going to do with them, but it just worked out well. We got them from a farmer friend who has about 800 chickens. We just wanted to have chickens for the summer when we were out in the country, and so she gave us 5 hens and a rooster. That was the only thing we had to worry about, is finding a home for the rooster, because we know that you can't have roosters in town for good reason, because they're really, really loud. So gave the rooster to another friend that has chickens out in the country. We're now down to 3 chickens. We're going to get another one in the spring. One just randomly died, the other one got lifted away by another animal. I think it's been really successful. You know, I helped organize the coop loop, and I have people come up to me regularly saying, oh, we want to be in next year's coop loop. You know, we have chickens in Slabtown now, and our neighbors have chickens. And I mean, I know of chickens on Washington and Central Neighborhood. I think people are finding that it's very easy and that it's a lot of fun, and certainly the benefit of getting eggs is a bonus. The main reason we have chickens, certainly the eggs are a bonus, the main reason is our garden. We now fertilize our garden with their manure. We actually put the chickens in the garden during the day so that they clear out the pests now that the season of gardening is over. So that's the main reason actually we do it. And I have a lot of people solicit me for, actually they don't solicit, they want to buy our chicken food for their garden because it's rich and it doesn't have to break down like cow manure does. So the Coop Loop is an annual tour of chickens in town. So this year I think we had 6 or 7 local coops. It was free. We'll do it next year in the spring. And basically it was just a little route that you could go and visit the coops in town. You could see the different breeds of chickens, ask questions about just like this, about chicken maintenance and how to build a coop. An opportunity for people to see that it is very easy and that there are a million different coop designs and also many, many different kinds of chicken breeds that lay eggs and whatnot.